Hi, friends. Edie Summers here, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you on well being. I wrote a book. It's called The Memory of Health, and I'm going to share that with you in a little bit. Um, there are always so many things that we need to remember in order to stay well. There's eating well, there's practicing self care, managing our stress. It can kind of feel like an endless to do list sometimes. But I wanted to give you a gentle reminder to remember to take care of yourself and to eat real food. Sometimes we get so busy or we feel so exhausted or burned out for whatever reason, and we just sort of drop the ball. It happens to all of us. I just want to remind you and myself that, eating real food is eating your fruits and vegetables, eating unprocessed food. These are the sparks of life, and they're going to keep you there. They really do help improve energy. Now, I realize that some of you that might be listening may have chronic fatigue. You might even have CFS. Some of you are burned out, or some of you are just looking to improve your energy levels or manage your stress levels. Everyone has different reasons. You might have a chronic condition, or maybe you're a really busy professional and you're just feeling very burned out. Um, I've been studying and practicing well-being for a really long time, and I got into it because I developed health issues in my early 20s, and I had a ski accident, and I broke my knee, for a very short way of saying it, and I had to have surgery. And I went from being someone who had a lot of energy to really struggling with my energy. And honestly, my body changed and I developed a new normal. And some of you might be developing a new normal, or maybe you have developed a new normal. We also went through COVID. People are experiencing long-term COVID now, which can be very similar, I believe, to CFS. A lot of us are feeling extremely burned out. There are so many things happening in the world, and there's a lot of us have a new normal now, or we may eventually have a new normal. And I just wanted to give you some gentle reminders to take care of yourself and show up for yourself. Slow down, take the time to check in. How do you feel? What do you really need? What does your body need? What does your heart need? What does your mind need? What does your soul need? And, one reminder that I had for myself not too long ago was to remember to really take care of myself in terms of nutrition. It can be very, very tempting to sort of grab food on the go. And, I think there are a lot of foods that are minimally processed now that can be very good for you, but, it's still important to remember to eat unprocessed food as much as possible. And of course, you want to eat food that makes your body feel good. There's a really good quote. I think her name is Annie Fio. She is a raw foods expert and chef. And I remember her saying that you want to eat foods that make your body sing. I really love that. But remember also, like I was saying, that fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds, whole grains, these are the sparks of life. They contain the nutrients that have the sparks of life in them, and it really can make a difference in your energy and how you feel. So just wanted to give you a gentle reminder there. And I did mention my book. I wrote a book. It's called The Memory of Health. It's right here. It's going to look backwards to you, or maybe not. Oh my goodness, oh, I have a virtual background here, so that's why my book is disappearing. But I'm so happy that this doesn't look backwards, because sometimes when you can see I have a cat placeholder. I'll tuck him in there. So I'm really happy that my book does not look backwards in this. On my phone, when I do videos, it looks backwards. This is my book. It's called The Memory of Health: A Journey to Well-Being, and it took me 10 years to write. You can see it is relatively big, but I also designed it to be read even one page at a time. There's also an introduction in it toward the very beginning, which I'll read a little bit to you in a second here, where it kind of goes over the highlights, and you could really flip to anywhere in it. I have many, many theories of chronic fatigue in there, how to improve your energy. I have tons of research, a lot of really great information on self-care, stress management, nutrition. I do talk about the kind of the spark of well-being and how that can come from really taking good care of yourself in terms of eating good nutrition. And this is really just a gentle reminder for all of us, because believe me, I forget too. I find things that work for me, and I talk about a lot of different things that do work for me in terms of energy in the book, like using spirulina, and really whole foods, minimally processed whole foods really work for me. It's just, living a healthy lifestyle, whether you have energy issues, a chronic condition, or you're feeling burned out, or you're just looking to maximize your performance and energy, whatever your situation is. We really can't escape the need our bodies have for just really deep nutrition. And I would also say really deep self-care. They kind of go hand in hand together. And that's a lot of what living a healthy lifestyle is, no matter what your normal or new normal is. So, yeah, let me read a little bit this to you in here. So like I said, I have an introduction page, or a couple pages, that goes over some of the highlights. It's called Introduction. Let's see, will this look, I don't know if you can see the word introduction in there, but it's only just a couple pages. And here are some of the major topics in this book that may be of importance to you: childhood stress and chronic illness. And so again, this is in terms of what may be causing chronic fatigue for you, or burnout, and how to improve your energy and well-being. These are a lot of the topics that I talk about. Again, my subtitle is called A Journey to Well-Being. So this is a comprehensive book, and also meditation on well-being, but there is a lot of research in this. So some of the major topics in my book are childhood stress and chronic illness, how that might be a contributing factor. Childhood stress, white matter, microglia, and chronic inflammation. Did you know that your brain has an immune system? And I'm just learning, I believe it makes up about half of your brain, and it can get inflamed and it can become activated by foods that we eat, or stress, or like too much stress or not enough sleep. It can activate your brain's immune system. And that's where you can start to experience chronic inflammation. And did you know that CFS can be tied to chronic inflammatory disorders, among with many other issues? We're still trying to figure out what causes CFS. But even if you don't have CFS, you might have chronic fatigue, or just low energy or burnout, or you're just looking to improve your well-being in general. A lot of these topics will be covered in here in this book. And I'll tell you how you can read this book for free on Amazon, on Kindle Unlimited, or you can also earn it, as I'm trying to get it in there where it doesn't disappear. See, look, watch. That's kind of funny. I'm just joking with you. You can also earn a physical copy of this, if you become an ambassador on my new wellness app. So I'll tell you about that in just a little bit here. But let me read a little bit more to you. So yes, I was talking about the brain's immune system, microglia. I didn't even know the brain had an immune system until not too long ago. I've known for a couple of years, but that's, relatively speaking, not too long ago. And I just learned that, again, it makes up about half your brain, the microglia, so, which is a lot. So, and they can become activated under certain conditions. And also, did you know, there's something else I'll talk about here that's in the introduction. One of the highlights is the cell danger response. And that's where your mitochondria can become more, instead of producing energy for your body, they become more turned on because of an immune response in your body. So again, it's called the cell danger response, where your mitochondria are also part of your immune system. Did you know that? So I cover so many topics in my book, and these are a few of them. There's also dysregulation of the HPA axis that might be a contributing factor to chronic fatigue, CFS, maybe fibromyalgia. There are so many different health issues. Microbes, DNA in your health. These are some of the topics in my book. Psychoneuroimmunology and feedback loops of energy in your body, neuroplasticity, epigenetics, and resilience. Epigenetics means what goes above and beyond your cell, meaning what you have control over in terms of what contributes to your well-being in your life. So these are all topics that I talk about in my book. There's also dynamic balance, rest, eustress, and well-being. Eustress is the opposite of stress, or you could think of it as eustress is where it's good stress. It's the type of stress that can actually improve your energy, but also keep you engaged. It's like not having too much stress where your system starts to feel overwhelmed, but just enough to make you feel like you're engaged in part of the world and feeling like you belong and feel like you have purpose. There's also becoming a conscious consumer. That's sort of what happened to me after I started developing health issues in my early 20s. I started looking for answers, and I got into the natural foods industry because of it. And I even got a job in a natural food store. My first job as a wellness professional, and in the wellness sector in space, I earned $4.25 an hour. But it took me forever to get the job, like 6 months, and I was thrilled to get it because I got to work in the supplements department in a natural food store. And I had already visited a naturopath because I was desperate to get my energy back and nothing else seemed to be working. The naturopath helped me. He recommends certain ointments and supplements to me. And when I went in search of them, that was my first excursion into a health food store, and it changed my life. Now, I'm a big proponent of integrative health, so I believe in modern medicine, alternative medicine, integrative medicine. Integrative medicine is sort of where the two worlds meet, modern medicine and alternative medicine. But I personally can't take prescription drugs, so for me, it was a lifesaver to find things that my body could tolerate and that actually helped me. And so once I started finding things that helped me, whether it was supplements or better food, organic food, mindful living, essential oils, things that helped me manage my stress levels better. There were so many things that I found that helped me. My energy level started to improve. And the thing is though, it's a daily practice for me. And sometimes I do fall off the wagon. It's true for all of us. And I need those gentle reminders like we all do. And that's kind of how my book, I think it also really helps beyond the research. There are a lot of gentle reminders in here to help you remember the things that may help to improve your energy or well-being. So I also wanted to, I mentioned on here, not only I wanted to talk about well-being reminders, and I'll do many more of these videos. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Alan if he's listening. Alan, thank you for giving me the impetus to do videos like this. I've done a lot of videos and posts and content on well-being and energy over the years. I've been doing this for a really long time, but I'm going to be doing a lot more, and I want to reach a lot more of you. And I really want to thank Alan for the inspiration to kind of have like I'm going to explore different backgrounds, but do you like this background? I wish my living room looked like this. This is not my living room, although it looks like my living room just a little bit. This is a virtual background, but but he had mentioned doing a Zen background. I'll look for other backgrounds as well. I would love to do, of course, like a lotus, or, you know, I'm a yoga instructor, so I'm sure I'll hopefully find some other Zen backgrounds here. But thanks to Alan, I just wanted to thank you for giving me the inspiration to do more of these videos. And I have done some yoga videos and qigong and mind body videos, so I'll do some more of those as well. But I wanted to say that I have a wellness app, and I will be creating a lot of exclusive content on there, wellness coaching, wellness classes, including yoga and meditation, and also building a community. Now I have community on Facebook and LinkedIn, but I want to bring a lot of us together under one app. And it's all about improving your health habits, your wellness habits, really getting connected to community, which is a huge part of well-being. One of my favorite quotes is, "Connection is the currency of well-being." That's by John Travis. I mean, really, that really says it all right there. So many of us do better, no matter what our health or wellness challenges are, if we have support in any capacity. So Now, I do have some pages on Facebook for people with CFS and chronic fatigue. It's called Chronic Fatigue Support. We have a really amazing community on there. I would like to invite you and anyone else who's new to come join me on this wellness app. What I'm first going to do is I'm looking for wellness ambassadors. So this is my invitation to you. If you love wellness in any capacity and you love to talk about it and share and also earn rewards, like for instance, a physical copy of my book, you can earn a physical copy of my book by inviting people to my wellness app. You can also earn one-on-one coaching sessions with me. I'm also a wellness coach, and I have a lot of training in wellness coaching and life coaching through the Mars Venus Institute, the Spencer Institute, Well Coaches. I'm going to be doing further training with the Mind Valley company. Some of you may know who they are. I'm even looking into, of course, I love Tony Robbins and Brendan Burchard. So I'm looking in further training with them. But, so on my wellness app, again, where I'm looking for wellness ambassadors, you would have free access to my wellness app. If you're open to being positive on there and helping people with their well-being and inviting people to the wellness app you feel would be a good fit, you can have free access to my wellness app. So if you want to find out more about this and how to be involved, if you're on any of my social media sites, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, you can direct message me or private message me on there and ask me how you can get involved as a wellness ambassador, and you can earn rewards. So again, this is for my wellness app, and you would be a positive influence on there. You're someone who's really motivated and into well-being. Whatever your situation is, even if you have a chronic condition, and I will actually have opportunities within the app to go deeper into group coaching. So, there'll be different groups in there. There's group coaching, there's energy coaching, there's executive coaching within the app. I even have a private group in there called Circle of Friends if you have a chronic condition. So those are deeper groups within the app, but the general app will be open to anyone. And it's free for wellness ambassadors. Now, my goal is to keep it really affordable for everybody. So right now it's only $4.97 to join, but you can join for free if you're a wellness ambassador. So again, direct message me or reach out to me. If you are not following me on social media, whether that's LinkedIn or Facebook, on Instagram, it's edie.summers. I'm Edie Summers on Facebook and Edie Summers on LinkedIn. Again, direct message me if you want to be a wellness ambassador. You get free access to my wellness app, and you can earn rewards like my book, The Memory of Health. You can earn free copies of this if you're a wellness ambassador. And you can also earn free one-to-one VIP coaching sessions with me. So it all depends on how many people you invite into the app, but I can explain that all to you. Just direct message me or reach out to me. If you're not following me on these social media sites, to direct message me, you can email me at ediesummers@gmail.com. That's my name, ediesummers@gmail.com. Email me and let me know that you're interested in being a wellness ambassador. So for some of you who are interested in reading my book for free as on part of Kindle Unlimited, it's an ebook on there. Now, of course, you can get the regular book. You can get the physical version on Amazon. It's available as a physical copy. You can also get it on lulu.com as a physical copy. And that way you can get it in color on lulu.com. That's how I recommend getting it. It's in color, but you can also read it as an ebook in color on Amazon Kindle. If you're part of Kindle Unlimited, you can read it as an ebook. It's in color. It has clickable links, like hundreds of links on research and tools to help you stay well. You can read it for free if you're part of Kindle Unlimited. You can read it for free as an ebook. So there are many ways to read my book. And so again, I just wanted to share some gentle well-being reminders for you and myself. And also I wanted to invite you to be a wellness ambassador on my new wellness app. It's designed to help you stay well on a daily basis. So the main premise is it will have coaching, community, and classes on it daily. You will find some sort of inspiration or motivation by being part of the app to help you stay well, to stay on track with your health and wellness habits, and even fitness habits if you're able to work out. Some of us are not able to do that. I totally understand. Although movement, I have to say, is very important, and that's why I'm a big proponent of even gentle movement like qigong or even restorative yoga. There are many, many ways to sort of help the chi in your body kind of continue to move. So even if you can't do a lot of exercise, there's deep breathing, there's meditation. I'll be offering wellness coaching on there, meditation, yoga, and even master classes. I have a lot of podcasts. I have a lot of amazing interviews with a lot of influencers and celebrities in the wellness space and beyond. So if you'd like to be part of my wellness app, it's going to be an affordable app for the general community in there, but you can have free access as a wellness ambassador. Make sure to direct message me if you would like to be part of that. Reach out to me on social media or email me, ediesummers@gmail.com. Thanks everybody for listening, and I'll talk to you again soon. And I'm going to explore some different backgrounds on here, but I do like this one too. Let me know what you think. I think this one's pretty good. I would love to hang out on that couch. And by the way, yes, I do play piano. And I actually have a baby grand like this one. Mine's white, but I have a baby grand in my home as well. So yes, I do. I love this background, and I actually do play piano. Thanks for listening, everybody, and I'll talk to you again soon. I hope you have a really great rest of your day. Take good care. Bye, everybody.